It was the second inauguration of Donald J. Trump, the day the world had been waiting for, and all eyes were glued to the stage of the White House. But this time, it wasn't just the political drama that stirred up conversations. It was Melania Trump, or rather, what she was wearing that fanned the flames of controversy. Stepping out of the black SUV, Melania graced the scene in an ensemble so striking, so navy, that jaws dropped, cameras clicked, and the internet lit up in an instant. A navy blue dress, a navy blue coat, a navy blue hat, and to top it all off, navy blue gloves. What on earth was she thinking? As Melania descended the steps, some whispered in awe of her elegance, while others raised their eyebrows. The bold Navy statement drew a curious connection that no one expected, setting off a chain reaction that would lead to one explosive question. Why in the world did Melania Trump look like Carmen Sandiego? The resemblance was uncanny. The iconic detective known for her mysterious global escapades was known for sporting a bold trench coat and wide-brimmed hat, a look that instantly popped into the minds of many. Except Carmen's was red, while Melania's was all blue. But color aside, it was all too close, too intentional, too well thought out to be mere coincidence. Carmen Sandiego, a character from children's video games, was a criminal mastermind always one step ahead, stealing cultural treasures from across the world, an anti-hero blending in with her surroundings while causing chaos. Did Melania's choice have a secret message hidden in it? Or was it an outrageous coincidence that captured the imagination of millions? Within hours, the speculation began. Social media exploded with memes of Melania photoshopped into Carmen's world, with hashtags like Chachi Carmen Melania Diego and Where in the World is Melania Trump. Commentators were swift to wonder aloud whether Melania's look was a quiet nod to the character's elusive power. After all, Carmen Sandiego had always been an enigma, much like Melania herself, calm, collected, and almost cryptic in her public appearances. Was this fashion choice a wink to the fact that she had spent years navigating the murky waters of the White House under constant scrutiny, much like Carmen navigating a world full of agents on her trail? But it wasn't just the resemblance to Carmen Sandiego that caught attention. Some conspiracy theorists took the conversation in a wilder direction, claiming that Melania was sending a coded message with her outfit. Navy blue, they said, symbolizes control, authority, and trust. Was this Melania's way of making a statement about who was really in charge? Was this an allusion to military influence? Some pointed out that navy blue is the color of the U.S. Navy, speculating that Melania's outfit could be a silent but bold declaration of strength in the face of media attacks and public opinion, much like Carmen's silent but clever heists. And then came the gloves. Why the gloves? In a world where gloves aren't exactly common attire, especially indoors, Melania's choice raised eyebrows. Was she hiding something? Gloves can represent a sense of distance, of not wanting to get too close, not wanting to touch what's around you. Was this a symbolic gesture that Melania was distancing herself from the chaos of the day, from the White House itself, perhaps? The hat added yet another layer of intrigue. A wide-brimmed hat has always been seen as a power move in the fashion world. Worn by royalty and first ladies alike, it demands attention, but it also hides, casting shadows over the wearer's face. It's the kind of hat that says, "I'm here, but I don't want you to see all of me." Was Melania playing a game of high-level chess, using her hat to maintain her mysterious air, just as Carmen Sandiego always did when escaping with yet another priceless artifact? Was this a deliberate nod to a character who always remained one step ahead of her pursuers, just as Melania remained one step ahead of the media, giving just enough but never too much? Of course, not everyone bought into these theories. Some argued that the ensemble was simply a chic, winter-appropriate outfit that suited the occasion, and any connection to Carmen Sandiego or deeper meanings was nothing more than coincidence. Fashion critics, however, were divided. Some praised her for the bold statement, noting how the navy hues complemented her calm demeanor and gave her an air of composed authority on such an important day. Others, however, thought it was a misstep, calling the outfit too uniform, too calculated, too cold for the historic day. But the controversy didn't stop there. Melania had always been somewhat of an enigma in the public eye, with her famously few words and subtle gestures. The question now became, was she sending a quiet message through her outfit that reflected how she felt about the second term? Some critics dug deeper, suggesting that the dark navy blue symbolized something far more personal, a reflection of Melania's internal state. In the psychology of color, navy blue often represents a feeling of depth, wisdom, and seriousness, but it can also hint at sadness and distance. Was this Melania's way of quietly expressing her emotions about the future? As the inauguration ceremony continued, so did the speculation. It wasn't just online conspiracy theorists and meme makers having a field day. Mainstream media outlets began to pick up the story, discussing the possibility that Melania's outfit had more to say about her relationship with her husband and the political turmoil of the moment than any speech could. Was Melania's stark, all-navy ensemble a reflection of her stoicism and resilience, a nod to the battles fought both inside and outside the White House during the tumultuous years leading up to this day? Some even went so far as to compare Melania to a silent warrior, dressed in the metaphorical armor of navy blue, preparing for the battles to come in her husband's second term. Adding to the controversy, fashion historians began analyzing Melania's look in the context of previous First Lady's Inauguration Day choices. They pointed out that in 2017, Melania had chosen a baby blue Ralph Lauren outfit for Trump's first inauguration, a color that symbolized serenity and peace. This stark contrast between the two inaugurations, the soft, hopeful blue of 2017 versus the serious, almost foreboding navy of 2025, had people wondering, what had changed? Was this shift from baby blue to navy a reflection of the personal toll the presidency had taken on her? Or was it a strategic move, a way of visually showing the gravity of the moment and the challenges that lay ahead? For some, the resemblance to Carmen Sandiego went beyond mere fashion. They argued that it was symbolic of something deeper, perhaps a reference to Melania's own journey as First Lady, constantly scrutinized, constantly pursued by media agents, much like Carmen Sandiego herself. Carmen was always elusive, always on the move, and always in control, despite being hunted down. Was Melania, in her navy blue coat and wide-brimmed hat, quietly signaling that she too had mastered the art of keeping the world at arm's length, all while maintaining her own power and mystique? As the day unfolded, people couldn't stop talking about it. The image of Melania standing next to Donald, both of them waving to the crowd, would be etched in the minds of many for years to come, but not just because of the political significance of the moment. No, Melania's choice of fashion had created its own story, its own narrative, independent of the inauguration itself. Some saw it as a bold power move, while others saw it as a quiet cry for help or a nod to her complex role in the public eye. But one thing was certain, her outfit had sparked a conversation that would continue long after the day was over.